Yo there guys, this is Cob and welcome to the video that's going to cover everything to properly round up the movie Cobrak-17. I'll be showing some outtakes and bloopers as well as some extra content, unused clips that didn't make the video, and I'll be talking about and showing some behind the scenes things and giving thanks to all of the awesome people who helped make this movie work, so let's jump right into it. Now, Cobrak-16 was a massive success and it still gets a nice amount of views, every day even now, but as proud as I am of it, there are things I wanted to do better this time around for 17. I wanted the video quality to be higher, the editing to be better, and the arena clips I really wanted to crank up a notch in terms of the actual gameplay, and all in all I wanted 17 to be more aggressive. So I had a couple of ideas of things I could do in the video that would really push it a level higher than 16 went. And the first was kind of taken from 16 itself. There's a clip in 16 right at the beginning where I'm fighting on top of a zeppelin in Stranglethorn Vale. And I just thought it added a whole new feel and dynamic to clips that were already fun to watch. And that's what got me thinking, how could I beat that? What could I do that was cooler than that? That's when I came up with the gunship scene. These are the clips in 17 where I used the Goblin Glider to jump from the Horde gunship in Isle of Conquest onto the Alliance gunship. It seemed like an amazing idea. Little did I know it would take over 20 hours to record the clips that would eventually make up around 30 seconds of the entire video. Not only did I have to first figure out how exactly to make this epic jump, but the Alliance then had to take the hanger back off us after I'd made the jump. Then I had to kill the elite guards on top of the gunship, and then I had to just hope that some allies might board the damn thing before the battleground ended. That was all hard enough, and then I had the bright idea of jumping off the gunship after someone who had already jumped off and killing them in mid-flight on my glider. In just a second I'm going to start off the outtakes reel with many failed attempts at recording the gunship scenes, as well as some other bloopers. Then we're going to get into some unused PvP clips. Come on! You don't have the luxury of a portal, by the way, so be careful.
Oh my god, man.
Good. Oh, I've made it. Did you get it? You did.
Oh man, I didn't record it.
Ah! Right, I'm going for it. You see me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go!
Of course, like any other big release, I wanted the standard 1vx battleground and well PvP action in there, and I ended up getting a lot of clips that I just ended up not using, and you're going to see a bunch of those in a second. I would be showing the duels I had with Census and Hansel here that didn't come up in the video as well, but I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that they are already uploaded. Both me and Census and me and Hansel both decided we wanted to show you guys the clips as soon as possible, as we had some epic duels. But I kept the best duel I had against each of them to one side, reserving it especially for the big release. Two awesome guys, by the way, Hansel and Census. I'm just going to be leaving the shoutouts for the end of this video. So for now, enjoy some of these extra BG clips. Now, a big behind the scenes thing that I tried to keep quiet were talks between myself and DrakeDog. Of course, we both represent Virtual Throne Gaming now, so we're kind of keeping one another posted of when our videos might be coming out. VTG were crazy, by the way, especially Mr. Detrax, he knows who he is, when it came to helping with music for the video, as well as creating Warcraft movies, background art, and all of that epic stuff. They were amazing. So as me and DrakeDog talked about our videos, we noticed that the release dates were very, very close, and that's when we both got super pumped up about the idea of releasing our videos in one destro bomb of uploads. We were both really excited about the idea of putting out DrakeDog 11 and Cob 17 side by side, and right away he pulled a graphic designer called Ali Samix into a group chat, and we started designing the Warcraft movies background that would eventually look like this. He obviously did an awesome job, and just seeing the background go up there had me so stoked, and that brings me to the editing side of things. 5 days before release, I had almost every single clip that I needed. Finally, after 3 months, I was almost there, but I needed one set of Ultimate Jewels of Doom to finish off the video. I messaged other YouTubers, Hodded even tried to help me get in touch with Bajira at one point, but Badge was actually moving house over the course of that week, so there was no way in hell I was going to have time to get in contact with him before the movie was scheduled to go up in 5 days' time. That's when Mystic, a chilled guy whose videos I've edited before at Skillcraft, agreed to help me out. He's an immensely good player, like so fucking good. He gave me an awesome series to round off the video with, and I can't be grateful enough for him helping me out. Then with the deadline speeding towards me, I had 3 days to edit the video. I pretty much edited for 40 hours over them 3 days. The first 2 days I got up, edited for 12 hours, then went to bed, and on the last day I woke up at 3 PM in the afternoon and edited until 10 AM the next morning before finally hitting the render button and passing out for 5 hours. Now, G Fuel is a very healthy energy drink in comparison to its rivals, but the amount I consumed over those 3 days can be described as many things. Healthy is not one of them. Regardless, it kept me going, and I managed to release the video just after DrakeDogs went up. Now, I mentioned VTG before and Detrax and my YouTube bros Hansel and Census, but that's not all of the people who helped out with this. So before moving on to my final thoughts on the video, I need to take this time to thank everyone involved, starting with the bands. Fail Emotions I ran into through a complete stroke of luck. I always like the first songs in my videos to be fast paced and not too heavy that it will turn people away with tamer music tastes. Then of course I get into the heavier stuff later. Fail Emotions and their song Reborn actually blew me away and really kickstarted the video, I feel. Zardonic is a boss of a guy. His track Restless Slumber gave me goosebumps when I first heard it. Just such a badass song that suits the feel of explosive destro PvP so well. J-Ray's edition of Live the Life is fiery and aggressive and awesome, just like all of his other songs. Again, just treading the line between light and heavy, but if anything it was fiery, so suited the duels between me and Hansel, fire versus destruction, perfectly. The interbeing song Shallow Drift is smooth as hell, much more chilled out than Zardonic's. I felt it gave a breather in the video as we moved into the first arena section. Also giving a huge shout out to Drop of Cybreed, as I of course used a version which was remixed by him, so there's going to be a link to his remix site down below as well. Rise to Fall is an incredible group that I'm sure a lot of metal listeners already know of. This was a group that I was able to contact through Mr. Detrax of VTG once again. Mercenary are one of my favourite metal groups to use in PvP montages. They're not too heavy, not too light, and melodic but still powerful. I use 2 songs by them, Simplicity Demand and My Secret Window. 2 epic songs that it was an honour to use. Now, RTPN is a damn ninja of an artist. I've been using his music for some time alongside a few other YouTubers, but I've no idea where he sells his music or how to contact him, so crediting him is actually really hard. But as all of his tracks are, Spacer was energetic while also allowing the focus to be on the action itself, so it was perfect for a full 3v3 game against some really top players. Then of course we have Andreas B, one of the artists who made a custom song just for the video. I talked about the scene I wanted to create, that I wanted to be short but dark if possible, and we worked together on the song and eventually came up with something that we both really liked, so a huge shout out to you, man. And finally, Nero Argento agreed to go ahead and make a song that would literally be the soundtrack for Cobrak. The song itself, called Cobrak, is a song that I wouldn't be releasing or making any kind of profit from, so my gratitude to these guys cannot be expressed enough. The song not only worked as an epic kind of backdrop to the duels with Mystic at the end of the video, but it also played out perfectly to the credits as well. Now the other WoW players who helped out, Hansel and Census of course, two epic guys who I've worked with before and had a lot of fun working with again. Mystic, a rank 1 warrior, kind enough to save my ass for the duels at the end of this video when the deadline was speeding my way. All of my arena partners and the noobs, Pingu, Mac, Rametli, Veristex, Craze, Dibs and Caben, and of course Sophie, my beautiful girlfriend, for putting up with me, for being a workaholic on cobrak-17, for putting up with my stressing and frustration when recording, and also for staying up with me on the last night of editing until falling asleep with a blanket on the floor behind me at around the 7 AM mark. Anyways, I feel this video properly rounds everything off. All the thank yous have been said and the clips shown. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the insight into some of the making of a big video like this one. It's videos like this one that I really love to create the most. cobrak-17 feels like a culmination of everything I've been working on over the past 6 months on the channel. BG montages, arenas, duels with other YouTubers, and just all in all entertaining PvP action. I hope you guys enjoy watching it for a long time to come, but for now, I'm going to make myself a late night bacon fry up. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'm going to catch you all later.